While Lawrence is there, we're sitting really with the Queen, who's now starting to just slow down a little bit, finally. We've travelled a serious distance today, and she's been busy the whole time. It's been very, very interesting to kind of follow her and figure out her sort of movements through these blocks and just watch how she goes about things. It's no wonder she is kind of as savvy as she is and why she's so successful. You can kind of just see the processes that she goes through and all the experience that she has. She knows exactly when to stop, exactly when to look. She knows exactly when it's time to rest and just take a bit of a break. She knows when and where to utilize high ground. She's it's pretty amazing with that kind of stuff. So it's been an absolute treat this morning following her. And it looks like she's just slowed down because, well, it's gotten a bit warmer now. And so when it gets warm like this, sorry guys, I'm making a bit of a noise, but I wanted to show you on the map where she's moved today. When it gets warmer like this, then often they just want to have a bit of a rest and take it easy. Now, in saying all of that, where she is heading is slowly towards Chitwa, and it is the last place that we saw Marips, but I wanted to just quickly show you on the map where she's gone this morning. It's because it's an interesting walk that she's taken. It's made no sense from a directional perspective. So we picked up her track at first, right here at Central Road, and then she came along up Central Road and then to this junction. From this junction, she kind of went up through the block, back onto the road here, and then at that junction she cut into this small little block here. Then we picked up her track coming out there. She went down like this and into this little block here. She then went all the way along like this to the fire break, down along this fire break road, back into the bush here, then cut over this, through here into the center basically of this, then turned and went back, and we're currently sitting right here where my finger is now. Where her son was last seen was over here, close to Woodlands Road, Mulawanini area. So you can see that from there to there is not that far, but it's a very odd route because she's kind of zigzagged her way, and what she's done is she's utilized every single block. So she used that block, that block, that block, that block, all looking for food as she goes, and then from eventually kind of settling down over here now. And I wouldn't be surprised if this afternoon we pick up her tracks either on this detour road, the cut line, and heading down maybe towards this area, Mulawanini, if her son is here. She might have moved her son up back towards First Rock side, but the dogs were there yesterday. They ran down like this and into in Koroa now on Cheatham Plains, but she might have taken her son back there, or he's still hanging around the Mulawanini Gari main area, in which case maybe she wants to just go pick him up and bring him back up into this area. This is the area she likes to leave him, and from here he explores all over the place around this section. But at the moment, if you want to find Thandi, pretty much this is the loop that you do. Pipe Road, you come down, you do First Rock, and then you just cut all of these roads and basically just drive them in loops, and eventually you pick up her track. She's very seldom going east of this. Every now and then she gets seen up towards sort of Second Rock Rhino Cutline area. Obviously we know she goes into Chitwa, and every now and then she heads into Djuma and kind of goes towards sort of Drakensberg, this section. But mostly her concentration of space at the moment is around there. So around Torchwood Camp, Leadwood Dam, First Rock. That's really the core of Thandi's area, and 90% of the time where you find her tracks. Interestingly enough, with Tlalamba, a lot of you have been seeing that we've been saying she's been walking a lot. Now, Tlalamba's kind of core of her territory is normally around the camps, but of late, in the last few days, just to give you an idea, this is Tlalamba's routes that she's been taking. We'll start up here. So she's walking from here. She tends to come along like this. She's going along here, taking all of this down like this, here, down, along here to the dam. Then from there she's cutting through these blocks like this, down towards Gari Main, along like this past Twin Dams, towards Weaver's Nest, into the block here, Treehouse Dam, from here, the western side of Quarantine, and she goes up Aubrey's Road, from here, cuts through the block, up like this and back. So that is the entire loop. Now, if you look at the size of that, I'll put my hand in comparison. It's my entire hand that she's basically walking. If we look at Thandi's little area that I've just pointed out, It's just that little section there. So it goes to show you how concentrated female leopards become when they have cubs, and that's why we think that Tlalamba has potentially lost that cub, not only physically, but her behavior, that she's walking this much of a route at the moment, almost every day she's covering this distance, gives us an idea that maybe something is up. When you see it like that, and you can visualize just the amount of space that she's moving and occupying comparative to a female that we know still has her cub, it gives you a very clear picture of just how much walking poor little Tlalamba is doing at the moment. But there we go. Hopefully that's helped kind of show you guys a little bit of what's going on at the moment with our two girls and how they're kind of moving along. Carmen knows, so this map is not available online. This is a map that is only done for landowners and for staff. Why it's not online, I have no answer for that right now. I think that there's probably a component that the guys just don't want maps out there for everybody to see and to utilize with road names and water points and everything like that. Obviously, there's nefarious people out there that can plot and map exactly where to go and look and do things, so that's why that map is not available online. Just hold on, guys, I just need to answer this. Yeah, go ahead, Bennett. Sorry.
We just gone past George with access south, and then immediately left, and looks like it's very close to that, and we go east, is that right?
I'd just rather come down Cheetah Cut line. You need to come further south. We're already past that whole block. So you need to come towards Detour Road junction with Pipeline. She's static here. We're not too far off the road.
Tristan,